teach CBSE 10th Maths. Hey guys, this is Tina. I teach CBSE 8 Maths. Check out our videos on the playlist. Alright, now let's get into the video.
Today we are going to be learning Chapter 5 Arithmetic Progressions, Exercise 5.3, third question, 7th subdivision. So in this video we are going to be solving the 7th and 8th subdivision. Okay. So first let us concentrate on 7th subdivision. So in this 7th subdivision we have a value, an value, sn value. We have to find n and d value. Okay. So I'll write it. So here we have a value and an value, but we have sn value as well, but unfortunately we don't have the n value and the d value. That doesn't matter, we can actually find it, isn't it? Alright, so since I have sn value, no, I am going to apply sn formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 and bracket a plus an. Alright, so this is the sn formula. So what is the sn value? So the sn value is 210 is equal to n value we don't know, and then a value we know, that is 8, plus an value is 62. So 210, so here it is divided by 2. When it goes to this side, it changes into multiplication. So into 2 is equal to n. So 8 plus 62 is 70. So 210 into 2 is 420. And here since we have n into 70, when it comes to this side, it changes into division. So we can cancel it. One more. Okay, so here n as it is. So cancel the zeros, and 1 7 is 7 and 6 7s are, it is 42. So what is the n value? So the n value is 6. Alright. So now since you guys know we got the n value, now let us find the d value. So to find that, let us apply an formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So here the an value is 62 is equal to a value is 8 plus n value, it is 6 and then minus 1 as it is. So the d value we don't know. So 62 as it is, and then is equal to 8 plus 6 minus 1 is 5. So 5 into d. Alright, so 62. So 8 when it comes to this side, it changes into minus and is equal to 5d. So 62 minus 8 is 54 and is equal to 5d. And 54, so here it is 5 into d, isn't it? So when this 5 comes to this side, it changes into division, is equal to d. Alright, so finally we got the d value, that is the common difference. So the d value is 54 divided by 5. So this is the answer for the 7th subdivision. Alright guys, so now let us solve the 8th subdivision. Okay, so in this 8th subdivision we have the an value, d value, sn value. So we have to find n value and a value. So how to find it? So since we have sn value, no, let us apply sn formula. So sn is equal to n by 2 bracket a plus an. Okay, alright. So this is the sn formula. You guys might be wondering, so for sn we have another one formula, right? So don't worry guys, this is also an sn formula. Okay, so of course you guys know the formula for last term, isn't it? So it is similar to that one. Okay, don't get confused. Alright, so now let us substitute the values. So to make it easy, no, I am just applying this formula. Okay, if you want you can try it with that formula as well, but it will be long. Okay, alright. So what is the sn value? So the sn value is minus 14 is equal to n value we don't know, we have to find it, and bracket a value also we don't know. So a plus an value is 4. So close the bracket. Alright. So now what we can do is, now we can write minus 14. So here it is divided by 2. When it comes to this side, it changes into multiplication. So it's going to be into 2 is equal to n and then bracket a plus 4. Alright. So now minus 14 into 2 is minus 28 is equal to n bracket a plus 4. Okay, so since we have the variables, it is literally hard to solve, isn't it? So let us take it as equation number 1. Okay, so let us take it as equation number 1. Alright, so now let us find the a value so that we can substitute it in equation number 1. Okay, so for finding the a value, let us apply an formula. Remember guys, whenever we want to find a value, apply this formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, alright. So here the an value is 4 is equal to a value we don't know, and then plus n also we don't know, minus 1 as it is, d value we know, that is 2. Alright. So now we can write 4 as it is equal to a, and then here now when you just check it out, here we have n minus 1 into 2. So when we just multiply them, now we will get 2n. Okay, how means 2 into n is 2n and minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Okay, this is how we find it. Okay, and then we can write 4 as it is. Since I have minus 2 here, when it comes to this side, it changes into plus 2 is equal to a plus 2n. So 4 plus 2 is 6 is equal to a plus 2n. Alright, so now what I am going to do is I am going to get this 2n to this side, then it will change into minus 2n and then is equal to a. Alright, so now we got a value for a, so this is the value for a. Okay, so since I got the value for a, so here I just took it as equation number 1, right? So I am going to put this a value in equation number 1. So let us write, put the a value in equation 1. Okay, so in this equation number 1 we have minus 28 and is equal to n as it is bracket. So a value is 6 minus 2n and then plus 4 as it is. Alright, so now what we can do is, now we can write minus 28 as it is equal to n bracket, and then here 6, we have 6 and here we have 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10 and then minus 2n as it is, close the bracket. Alright, so now what we can do, so now we can write minus 28 as it is and is equal to 10 into n is 10n and n into minus 2n is minus 2n square. Okay, alright. So now what we can do is, I will just solve it here. Okay, so now since we have minus 28 is equal to 10n minus 2n square, so I am going to get these terms to this side. Okay, so when I get these terms to this side, then the minus 2n square it will change into 2n square, and here plus 10n it will change into minus 10n, and minus 28 as it is equal to 0. I hope you guys can understand. Here now I just brought these terms to this side, then it changed their signs. Okay, alright. So why did I write 2n square at first? Why? Because I know that they are forming a quadratic equation. So is this a quadratic equation? Of course guys, whenever we have a square term and only a variable and a constant term, that means it is a quadratic equation. So guys, I would like to say something, that is, we have 2n square minus 10n minus 28. I just told you that we have to solve it by those things that we solve it for quadratic equation, isn't it? So before that I would like to say something. So here we have 2, here we have 10, here we have 28. So here we can actually take 2 as common, isn't it? So 2 into n square is 2n square, and then 2 into 5. So 2 into minus 5 is minus 10, n we can write it as it is, and then we can write minus as it is. So 2 into minus 14 is minus 28. Okay, so like this we have to take it as common. Okay, so now finally we have n square minus 5n minus 14 is equal to 0. Alright, so now let us solve this particular quadratic equation. So guys, to solve it, first of all we have to multiply the first term with the last term, only the constant numbers, I mean the coefficients. Okay, so here the coefficient is 1, here it is 14. Okay, so no need to care about the signs for now. Okay, so later on no, we have to care about the signs. Okay, why? Because first of all let us multiply them. Okay, so 1 into 14 is 14. Okay, so here since we have minus, so 1 into minus 14 is minus 14. Okay, alright, so now finally we got minus 14, isn't it? So now we have to find the factors for minus 14. How to find the factors for minus 14? So now first of all let us find the factors for 14. So 2, 7 and yeah, so the factors for 14 is 7 and 2. Okay, so these are the factors for 14. Alright, so now since we got two numbers, so when we just add or subtract, we have to get the middle value, that is minus 5. Okay, alright, so if I just add 7 plus 2, I will get 9, isn't it? So if I just subtract them, okay, so if I just subtract them, 7 minus 2, it is going to be 5, isn't it? But the problem here it is, so here no, we should get minus 5. The signs are really important now. So here we have to get minus 5. So since we have to get minus 5, if I just put the minus sign for 7 and plus sign for 2, then plus and minus is minus, 7 minus 2 is 5, isn't it? So here the greatest number is 7, it has minus sign. So this is how we find it. Okay, alright. So I hope you guys can understand it. So here no, first we found the factors for 14, that is 7 and 2. So when I just add or subtract these both numbers no, I should get minus 5. So when I just did like this, I got minus 5. Okay, alright. So if one more thing I would like to say is, when we just multiply it, we have to get minus 14. Okay, so minus 7 into 2 is minus 14. Okay, so we got the values. So we can actually substitute this one right over here. So n square as it is, in the place of minus 5n no, we can write minus 7n and then plus 2n. Okay, so here the n belongs to 7 as well as 2. Okay, alright. So now minus 14 as it is and is equal to 0. Alright, I hope you guys can understand it, isn't it? Alright, so now when you just look at it carefully, so here no, we have n square minus 7n. Here I can take n as common, so n into n is n square, and then write the minus as it is and then 7. Why? Because n into minus 7 is minus 7n. We have to get these values. Okay, alright. So here in these both values no, we can actually take 2 as common. We can take plus 2 as common. So when we just take it as common, we can write 2 into n. So 2 into n is 2n and 2 into minus 7. Okay, so 2 into minus 7 is minus 14. Okay, or is equal to 0. So now we have n minus 7, here also we have n minus 7. So we can actually take it as common. So n minus 7, and then here we have n and here we have plus 2. So let us take n plus 2 as it is and is equal to 0. Alright, so now n minus 7 is equal to 0 and n plus 2 is equal to 0. I am just doing it fast. Why? Because we studied this in 4th chapter, isn't it? That's the reason. Alright, now n is equal to minus 7. When it comes to this side, it changes into plus 7. And here also, when plus 2 comes to that side, it changes into minus 2. Alright, so finally we got the n value, isn't it? Alright guys, so now since we got 2 n value, so here now I am gonna take this n value and I am gonna reject this n value. Why? Because here we have minus, negative form. Okay, so it is better to take positive. Okay, remember that. So finally we got the n value, but according to the question we have to find the a value as well. isn't it? So I'll just show you guys. So according to the question, we have to find the a value. Okay, so since you guys know we don't know the a value, so I am going to substitute the n value in this particular value. Okay, so here now let me just write it down. That is 6 minus 2n is equal to a. Okay, so this was the value right over here, isn't it? I'll show that. So here I just wrote this value as it is. Okay, alright. So now finally we know the n value, right? So I can actually substitute here. So 6 minus 2, the n value is 7 and is equal to a. Alright, so 6 as it is, and then minus 7 into 2 is 14 is equal to a. Alright, so when we just subtract them, we will get a is equal to minus 8. Okay, so finally we got the a value as well as the n value. So this is our answer.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.